Apologize for technical problems. We're having a lot of problems with the cell signal down here tonight. Not sure if that's due to the weather or what, but I think we had that problem here once before when we came earlier this season, and hopefully we can. It will improve as the night goes on, but there's not much we can do about it from our end. Looking at the stats here in the first half, we welcome you to the Colton Steakhouse and Grill halftime report. Trojanettes up 31-16 over Monroe County. It was 21-10 at the end of the first quarter. Barren County outscored Monroe County 10-6 in the second period of play. And stats for the first half, Monroe County 7 of 19 from the field, 36.8%. They were 0 for 1 from behind the arc. They hit 2 of 4 free throws. They had 18 rebounds, total of 15 turnovers in the first half for Monroe County. And it was 4 points for Malia Myatt, 3 points for Haley Deckard, 2 each for Paisley Ford, Elena Hodges, and Gracie Veach, along with Kelsey Langford, 1 point for Brindley Hatcher. For Barren County in the first half, 12 of 29 from the field, 41.4%, 3 of 11 on threes, 4 of 6 from the charity stripe, 13 rebounds in the first half, 3 of those on the offensive end. They had 6 assists, 8 turnovers, and scoring-wise for Monroe County in the first half, or for Barren County, as Elizabeth Burkham scored 10 points, all in the first quarter. 6 points for Raven Ennis, 5 for Katie Murphy, also 5 for Macy Lockhart. 3 points for Emma Hughes and 2 points for Carly Dilk. And that was the scoring in the first half for Barren County. As Trojanettes right now with a 15-point lead. What other stats stand out to you, Robert? I didn't read them all there.
Well, we finished the first quarter 8 of 14 for over 50%. We were half of that. We were 4 of 15 in the second quarter for 26%. So we did a good job just surviving that second quarter. Obviously, with the foul trouble that you had, our poor shooting, we even turned the ball over. So just ultimately to be where we are with our largest lead of the game at plus 15 right now, it says a lot about what we were able to do and slow it down and calm down. I think there was a ton of first-round district nerves, especially when we threw that second group in there that doesn't have the experience, the tournament experience, as that first group does. So that showed maybe that got out of the way. Maybe it was good that they got in foul trouble, so you had to throw some people in there to get a little bit of experience, just understand what it feels like. We got out-rebounded in the first quarter, which is not a good stat for us, 18-13. In that second game, we actually out-rebounded Monroe County 41-21. So we can't afford to get out-rebounded by Monroe County. We can't turn the ball over. They turned it over 15 times. We still turned it over 8. That's way too many for us. So see how much that is just nerves and first-round district and, the win or go-home pressure. So we'll see what we do when we come out of here in the second half and see if we can seal this one up very quickly.
Have we got any scores to pass along the Coca-Cola scoreboard? Because I'm trying to text people, and people are trying to text me, and they're not going through. I'm not sure what we can do about it, but what have you got?
Greenwood, these are girls' scores to start with.
Okay.
Greenwood girls are up 24-20 over Warren Central at half. Logan County girls are up 31-20 over Todd at the half. Edmondson County girls are up 20-16 over Whitesville Trinity half. I do not have a 16th district score as of yet, and can't get one, as you said, because of the text messages and the low internet.
Well, we'll come back, get ready for the second half. Trojanettes up 31-16 of Monroe County. Our halftime report was brought to you by Colton Steakhouse and Grill. We'll come back with third quarter action after this break. This is the 15th District Basketball Tournament presented by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on 103.7 Nash Icon. Trojanettes trying to go for their third straight 15th District Championship. They've got to win this one first before they head into the championship game Thursday night against either Glasgow or Allen County Scottsville. They're going to play tomorrow night with a girl-boy doubleheader. Glasgow against Allen County Scottsville. Championship of the girls on Thursday. Boys championship on Friday night. All the games starting at 6 o'clock. And we got the Trojans and the Falcons coming up next here in our doubleheader from Scottsville in the 15th District Basketball Tournament. Reminding you're listening to our coverage on 103.7 Nash Icon, WHHT-FM, Cave City, Glasgow. Online at 104thescore.com. Remember, 104thescore.com. Online to see stories and photos from all 15th District Tournament action throughout the week. And again, we'll mention it again, Sunday afternoon, the 4th Region Basketball Tournament will start at EA Diddle Arena, the campus of Western Kentucky University. We'll have each and every tournament game starting Sunday afternoon from WKU.
Last score, and this will be all of them in the 4th Region. Russell County's up 34-9 at the half.
Wow.
So, coming off a big win against Bowling Green, they look like they're not missing a beat there.
So a lackluster second quarter for Barren County as Raven Ennis and Elizabeth Bertram went out with fouls, 2 fouls. Carly Delk with 2 and 1 on Katie Murphy. For Monroe County in the first half, Ramsey Bartley went out early with 2 fouls. Brentley Hatcher picked up 2 and 1 on Elena Hodges.
Yeah, that's what it was. I thought we started off really the best we could start off. We were shooting the ball really well. We knocked down 3 threes in that first quarter, but then it completely shifted. We didn't shoot the ball. We were 0 of 6 in the second quarter. We got in foul trouble. We turned it over, but we ended on a high note, putting it at the largest lead of the game on that 3-point play by Emma Hughes. So some good contributions off the bench in that second quarter have propelled us to this lead. Now let's see if we can get our starters back in there and have a third quarter start like we had a first quarter start.
Third quarter coming up, brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here in Scottsville. Matthew Clark in the studio on controls tonight. Again, the weather, I think, is putting a damper on the cell signal around here. So hopefully you can hear what we're saying on the radio and on the internet. Elizabeth Bertram will toss it in. It comes into Murphy. She takes it down the paint and throws up the shot, and it's going to go out of bounds, but it was blocked in there by Hodges.
After they called those 2 or 3 charges, they haven't called any contact at the rim, and that should have been a blocked charge. Call one way or the other.
Murphy will toss it in right side the bucket, sends it out to Ennis. Now Ennis bounces down low. Delk posted up in there and puts it in. They spread her body up and got her first field goal.
Yeah, they had asked her to post a few times. They said she was open, and that was a good halftime adjustment, getting her the ball in a position to score.
And it's 33-16. That's the largest lead of the ball game for Barren County. Ball comes out to Myatt, pressured by Murphy. Myatt gets rid of the basketball to Hodges. They go down in the corner now. And that was Bartley who starts the second half. Bartley on the right wing, going to fire it up for 3, and it's off the mark. Offensive rebound, but going to the floor is Jackson, and then Delk down on the floor. Threw it up in the air to Delk, baseballs it up court to Bertram, steps back for the 10-footer and drills it.
She only played 7 minutes and 41 seconds in the first half, but that didn't cool her shooting.
1 minute gone here in the second half. Barren County 35, Monroe County 16. Langford, left side over to Harlan. Bounces down in low there. And going up with a shot is Hodges. No, missed it badly. Delk with a rebound for Barren. Jackson up court to Murphy. Fires it in there to Ennis. Lost the handle, but going down. Loose ball, scramble forward, jump ball. Possession arrow to Monroe.
There's no reason we force those passes. They're not going to be 100% wide open layup, so you don't run a half-court set, get comfortable, use some time in your 19-point leads you got.
Malia Mayan with it for Monroe County. Right side, it goes over to Bartley. Bartley takes it to the baseline. High shot. We're going to get a foul here on Eve Jackson.
She was behind the backboard, but Eve just kind of pushed her further behind the backboard as she threw it up.
First foul on Jackson, the first of the second half against Barren County. It's going to send Ramsey Bartley to the free throw line, a 58.5% foul shooter on the season. Shot goes up, it's good. That's her first point of the ball game. She went out early with 2 fouls in that first period. 35-17. Bartley's second toss, good again. 35-18. 6.5 to go, third quarter. Bounce pass right comes to Jackson from Murphy. Bounces it out top to Ennis, swings it left side to Murphy. Murphy bounces back to Ennis, back to Murphy. Now crossover dribble, almost lost the handle, bounces back out to Delk, top of the circle, right side it goes to Ennis. Ennis back out to Delk. Back over goes to Ennis. And here's Jackson, top of the key, over the left side, Delk. Back out to Jackson. Out almost to midcourt. Back to the left side is Ennis. Here's the lob down to Delk. She puts it in.
Spread out the floor, and they had a one-on-one matchup in the post with Carly. That's 2 buckets from her in the paint to extend our points in the paint lead to 20-12.
37-18, Barren County, 5:40 to play. Third quarter, Bartley curls into the lane, throws up the shot and hits it. They're still all 4 for Monroe here in the third.
They're still attacking, though.
37-20, Barren. Bertram with the basketball. Crossover to the right. Spins back left. Steps back. 17-footer. Got it!
Making up for those minutes, she was on the bench in foul trouble.
She's got 14. It's a 39-20. And trying to go inside there. Langford had it taken away from her. Delk gives it over to Bertram. Bertram stops, pops, three-pointer. Yeah!
Feeling it right now. Hamilton's already used 2 timeouts, but probably a situation where he's going to have to use another one soon.
42-20. Just under 5 to play in the third quarter. Langford sends it left side into Hodges. Hodges throws up the shot. No. And Delk had the rebound for a moment. Goes out of bounds off the hand of Hodges. Barren County will have the basketball. And Coach Clifton Hamilton going to bring Paisley Ford back in. Not sure why she's not playing too much tonight.
I don't know either. She
never comes out of a ball game. Starts and plays about every minute.
She came in about the same point in the first half, about 4 minutes gone in the quarter, so I'm not sure either.
Left side it comes to Bertram. Bertram looking, threw it in the crowd, but Delk there to get it, puts it in! 44-20. 4:27 to play in the third quarter. Ford for 3, drills it.
It's her first 3 of the game. You made her take that 2 or 3 steps behind the line.
Here's Bertram driving in a crowd, flips it up with the left hand, rolled it off the rim. Delk trying to get the rebound out of bounds off the Lady Falcons.
He only has Carly for 2 rebounds in the first half. I don't think that's probably right.
No, I think she had more than that.
It seems like she's got at least 5 or 6 here this half already.
Yeah. Barren County's basketball underneath. And Murphy will toss it in. Macy Lockhart returning to the Trojan lineup here in the second half as Delk checks out. 4:12 to play here in the third. Barren County 44, Monroe County 23. The lobs come into Lockhart, working inside the paint. Throws it over the right side as Ennis. She'll put it up for 3. No, it came up short. Rebounded there by Harlan from Monroe County. Baseball pass from Maya, picked off by Ennis. Coming back the other way, the Trojanettes. Ennis stops and turns and gives it off to Murphy. Murphy fires it off to Lockhart on the right side. Now cut off down to the baseline. Has to reverse it back out. Covered up there by Harlan. Has to get rid of it out to Ennis in the corner. Throws it to Jackson. Jackson trying to penetrate in the key. Hands it off to Bertram. Steps back, shoots a 3-pointer. It's no good. And a rebound of each for Monroe County. Gives it off to Maya. Back over to Beach on the left side. Across it goes to Harlan. She'll fire it up for a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes off long to the free throw line. Here's Bertram racing down the floor. Left side, stepping back behind the arc. Now looks and gives it over to Jackson. Straight away, 3-pointer comes off. Battle for the rebound. Picked up in there by Myatt for Monroe County. Myatt sends it down the floor. It is Bartley stopping, giving it underneath the Ford. She puts it up. No good, but a foul. Foul on Katie Murphy. That is her second, the team's second. And it is Paisley Ford at the line. Free throw is up. It's good. Carly Delk comes back in. She'll replace Eve Jackson for Barren County with 3:10 to play here in the third quarter. Barren up by 20, 44-24. Free throw by Ford, good again. She shoots 72% from the line on the season.
There's got to be some kind of explanation that we don't know why she's not out there. She's a young kid, best scorer, not sure.
Murphy throws it across. Bertram with a three. Bingo! That's her third People's Bank three-point shot tonight. 47-25. 2:53 left in the third. Bartley within the right corner from Monroe County. Trying to go baseline. Ennis trying to cut her off. Shoots a shot over the rim. Rebound in there by Bertram. Bertram will work it up court against Bartley. And now Bertram driving left of the lane. Leaves in the corner with Lockhart. Lockhart comes out to the wing. Gets rid of the basketball to Murphy. Murphy going to the right side of the floor. Bounce pass stolen away by Ford, trying to go to Ennis. And gets rid of it off to Myatt. She'll go in. And there's going to be a foul on Ennis. That'll be 3 on Raven Ennis. 3 on the Trojanettes.
Raven made 2 mistakes in that series where it just makes you want to throw your hands up if you're Piper. So you got to come meet the basketball, and then you don't compound a turnover going down there in an obvious situation where they're sitting there waiting for you. You're going to ball fake to try to get you to commit a foul. So not smart basketball in some situations for us tonight, even though we're still up 21.
Myatt, 69.2% foul shooter, hits the first. Monroe County, 5 of 5 from the foul line. All here in the third quarter. It's 47-26. Second shot of the way. Rim's good for Myatt. 47-27. 2:20 left in the third. As Elizabeth Bertram will bring it up against Ramsey Bartley. Dribbles off to the right side of the floor. Out near midcourt. Now Bertram gets rid of the basketball to Macy Lockhart. Lockhart dribbles to the top of the key, cuts back left, leaves it off with Jackson. Jackson, one dribble, needs some help, gives it back to Lockhart, swinging into the lane, dumps it underneath to Delk, and she puts it in.
Is that 8 points this quarter for Carly?
6. She got 8 for the game.
Okay.
Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Harris assist there. It's 49-27. Paisley Ford lost the handle for a moment, regained control of it. Sends it down the corner to Myatt. Myatt spins back right, trying to go up over Bertram. Shot comes up short. Elizabeth Bertram with a rebound for the Trojanettes. 1:23 left in the third. Bertram driving to the bucket, up with the left hand to the right-hand side.
No defense there whatsoever.
22 for Elizabeth Bertram, 12 in this quarter. She did not score in the second quarter, and now Barren County has a 24-point lead with 1:16 to play here in the third period. So we take a People's Bank timeout. The People's Bank in Glasgow, your local community bank working for you. Any other scores to pass along on the scoreboard?
No.
As all my messages are failing to send. And I'm not sure, we've really got a bad cell signal here in this gymnasium, and I'm not sure if it's because of the weather or whether it's because of some tech issues they have here. I don't know.
I don't know. One score, Greenwood up 37-33. I think that's end of the third quarter score. We'll get some more as we go along, but it's been a great quarter for
Trojanettes have scored 20 this quarter. Monroe County has scored 11. But 6 of those have come from the free throw line.
I'm pretty sure Elizabeth
did not, because Jackson, she didn't score. Did
no,
she? I put it on the wrong one.
Yeah, all 20 of our
Carly
points.
Delk has 8 of her 10 in the third quarter.
Yeah, all 20 of our points have been by Elizabeth and Carly this quarter.
Yeah. Monroe County with the basketball. Paisley Ford with it for the Lady Falcons. We'll have 3 more years at Monroe County, only a freshman, as Coach Clifton Hamilton has brought in Deckard, Veach, and also Aubrey Woods. There's a long 3 off the mark. Delk gets the rebound. Whistle, going to call her for steps. I don't know if she was fouled, lost her balance, and kind of,
She got nudged enough to make her lose her balance.
53.7 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's a lob coming out to Veach on the right side. Gives it to Myatt. And now Myatt's going to fire up a long 3 that's no good. Rebound, Raven Ennis. Down the court she goes. Throws up the shot. It's no good. A blocking foul on Monroe County.
Matt tried to take it, but she was about 3 feet away from even drawing contact and went ahead and fell anyway.
Foul on Myatt. That's her first. Team's first of the second half. Raven Ennis. Wow, that was what kind of a shot was that?
I don't know. She missed so bad left that she didn't hit the rim and barely hit the backboard.
Yeah. And missed the second one. She's 1 of 4 from the line tonight and shooting to 76% of the season. Here's Deckard driving, throws up the shot, good. Tough shot for Haley Deckard. 51-29. Here comes Bertram driving to the bucket, puts it up and in.
Our defense was about as bad as theirs, except we scored, they didn't, and we'll push the lead out a little bit further as Monroe takes a timeout, a full one.
Yeah, 24 points for Elizabeth Bertram now, 14 in this quarter. She's hit 3 threes tonight. Well, she has scored all 24 points in 2 quarters. Yeah. She did not score in the second quarter. She scored 10 in the first and went out with foul trouble. So we take a People's Bank timeout. People's Bank in Glasgow, your local community bank working for you. Trojans and Falcons in Game 2 of our doubleheader. And almost a full house here tonight at Allen County, Scottsville for the opening night of this 15th District Basketball Tournament.
I don't know what will happen in that second one. I would like to say what I would like to happen, but I won't. I can guarantee, however, it's going to be closer than this first matchup, as the Trojanettes look like they pretty much have it in the bag, put it on cruise control, and I'll be honest with you. I'm completely perplexed about Monroe County's strategy this game. Ford sets out half the game. She's by far their best player.
Yeah.
They did not throw any wrinkle at us defensively at all. They didn't do anything differently. I really don't know what their strategy was coming into the basketball game, and you take a timeout when you're down 24 here with 24 seconds left in the quarter. So a lot of strangeness, if that's a word, going on that side. Don't like the game plan, but you like it if you're a Trojanette fan, obviously.
Yeah. Lady Falcons basketball as Myatt brings it up. Emma Hughes in the ball game now for the Trojanettes. They go down to the corner. Ford out to Woods. Sends it out top to Myatt. Try to feed it in there to Veach and back out to Myatt. Top of the circle. Angles off left. Spins into the lane and then comes back out with it. High looping pass left side. Ford just launches it up for 3 at the horn. It's no good. That's the end of the third. At Barren County 53, Monroe County 29. Back for the fourth quarter here from Allen County, Scottsville. Trojanettes 53, Lady Falcons 29. It's Barren County's basketball. Fourth quarter brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. Murphy, top of the key. Ennis, wide open, 3, right wing. Yes!
I don't know what they were doing out of that quarter break, but not guarding one of our best three-point shooters was one of those.
Ennis with her second People's Bank 3 tonight. 56-29, Trojanettes. Here's Myatt with the basketball, trying to feed it down low, and Ennis went to the floor trying to save it, but Monroe County will get it back. And Paisley Ford will toss it in. Going to baseball it into the backcourt to Myatt. Myatt against Bertram. Myatt cuts back left, leaves it off with Woods. Now Woods throws it back to Myatt in the left corner. Floats it back over the right side feet. Spins. Goes up with an off-balance shot that's no good. Loose ball on the floor. Picked up by Murphy. Gives to Ennis. Right side it goes to Bertram. Cuts in the lane. Splits the defenders. Underneath the Delk, and she puts it in.
Nice assist. Drew both Monroe's defender on the left side. Flipped it back to Carly on the left, who's got a nice game tonight.
Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Harris assists. Let Jamie Harris of Edward Jones assist you today with your financial planning. I went to Elizabeth Bertram on that trip. 58-29. Trojanettes. 3 out of the corner by Myatt's in the air. Good.
Starting to throw up the threes in abundance now.
That's her 33rd three-point shot of the year for Monroe County. Jackson trying to go baseline is cut off. Gives it back to Ennis. She'll long 3. Bingo!
Match it.
61-32, Barren County. 6:28 to play. Down low, off-balance shot falling away forward. And a foul called against the Trojanettes. It's on Katie Murphy, her 3rd personal foul. That's the 4th Trojanette foul of a half. And Paisley Ford at the line, 77.5% shooter. Free throw in there. They are 7 of 7 at the foul line.
I know this sounds crazy, but I'd say the starters have less than a couple minutes left. But I would do everything I could to try to run something for Eve. Eve has not scored tonight. She's had some good looks, but they haven't gone down. We need her to have a little confidence going into Thursday night.
Yeah. Bertram driving strong to the bucket. Got bumped, no call there. And Monroe County comes up with it, and it's Deckard. And she threw it away, and here comes Bertram. Going against Ford. Trying to make a hesitation move. Flips it up, missed the shot. Rebound to Ford for Monroe.
Just not going to call a foul on a drive now.
Gives it off to Harlan. Now gives to Ford. Jumper, straight away, 12-footer, no good. Rebound claimed in there by Delk. Whistle and a foul. As Carly was surrounded by 3 Lady Falcons, it is on number 15, Haley Deckard. Her first and number 2 on Monroe County in the second half. And Ford coming out of the ball game for Monroe.
I'd leave her in there. Would never take her out.
So 5:53 left. Barren County 61. And here's Murphy underneath the Delk. She went up, missed it, put it back up, no good. Goes back up again, foul.
Trying to make sure she gets that double-double.
Foul on 22. Callie Harlan, her first, team's 3rd. And Carly Delk at the line. 12 points in the basketball game. 55% shooter from the line, and the first one is in there. 62-34. Delk for one more. It's on the way, and a little too strong on that one. Rebound to Harlan. Monroe County coming back the other way. Langford has it. Bounces it out to Myatt. As we're at the 5.5-minute mark of the ball game. Right side it goes to Hodges. It gives to Harlan. Back out top. Hodges with a shot. Too strong off the back iron. Rebound to Ennis. Ennis on the right side of the floor. Picks it up. Gives it down to Delk. Throws it up. It is no good. Gets her on rebound. Back out it comes to Bertram for 3. No. Hits the top of the backboard, but rebounded there by Hodges and knocked away by Bertram. Bertram trying to direct traffic there. Left side. It goes to Murphy for a 3. It's in and out. Rebound to Monroe County's Myatt. Myatt brings it in front court, cuts back left against Bertram, leaves it over with Woods. And it comes to Langford, had it poked away, stolen by Murphy. Murphy all the way to the bucket. Left-handed layup is good.
Timeout. We need a timeout, get the subs in there now.
64-34. The lead is 30 for Barren County with 4:34 to play. Here's a long 3 by Woods off the mark. Delk with another rebound. Over to Ennis on the right side. Ennis bounces that long to Murphy, top of the circle. Back over to Ennis. Going to fire it up for 3. No good. Rebound tapped out. Myatt had it knocked down by Ennis. She'll throw it up in the lane. No. Ball tapped out by Delk. Grabbed by Myatt. Monroe County has it the other way. Myatt. And try to, I don't know what, was trying to wrap around pass, but looked like she could have walked with it there. One step extra, but they threw it away anyway. Barren County's basketball. And now we get changes in the lineup as Emma Hughes and Macy Lockhart check into the Trojanette lineup. Going to leave the 3 seniors on the court with 3:58 to play. Elizabeth Bertram over to Jackson. Now Jackson holds it. Straight away over to Lockhart. Gets away from the defender. Throws it over to Bertram. Bertram steps back. Shoots the 3. It's short. Somebody may have got a hand on it there. And Monroe County with it coming back up the court. Bartley in a trap floats it off to Hodges. Hodges bounce pass left corner. It's Langford driving in the lane. Throws up the shot. It's no good, but a foul. With 3:29 left to play here in the game. They're going to put the foul on Carly Delk, and that is her 3rd and the team's 5th of the second half. At the line for Monroe County is Kelsey Langford. Free throw good. Taylor Harlow and Liberty Rice will come in for Elizabeth Bertram and Carly Delk. Good performances tonight by both Elizabeth Bertram and Carly Delk. And Carly may have got a double-double. Let's check the rebounds. Free throw is good for Langford.
They got her for 2 officially at the half. If she got 8 she did, I'd say it'd be really, really close.
3:29 to play. Barren County 64, Monroe County 36. Liberty Rice with the basketball. Gives it over to Jackson. Jackson putting down the dribble. Gives it back over to Rice. Rice sends it off the left side, tipped away by Woods and out of bounds into the Barren County bench. Coach Clifton Hamilton going to bring in Morgan Davis, number 44, 5'9" junior. Also in the ball game for the Lady Falcons is Haley Garman, number 4, a 5'6" freshman. And Liberty Rice will toss it in. Gets it out to Jackson. She's guarded out there by Bartley. She's putting the pressure on, dumps it back off to Rice, throws it up in the lane. It is good.
Good pull up, read there by her to go the back door there.
66-36, Barren County. Just under 3 to play. Bartley's got it out top. Hands it off over to Harlan. Left side it goes to Woods. Woods curls to the top of the key and gives it back over to Harlan. Bounce pass down low intended for Davis. It goes out of bounds a little too wide. And back in, let's see, Jackson's going to come out, and it is Addison Smith, 5'2" freshman, in for Barren County. So we got 3 freshmen, 2 juniors on the court right now. They hand it off to Addison Smith, leaves it out there with Lockhart. Lockhart getting pressure from Bartley. Drives with the left hand, goes inside, puts it up. It is no good, but a foul called against the Lady Falcons. Foul is on 44, Morgan Davis.
Macy played almost all of that first half, it seemed like. She gave us some really quality minutes, and as she always does, she played a role that we needed her to fill. She filled it well and allowed us to actually end the first half with our largest lead and extended it here in the second.
Lockhart 2 for 3 at the stripe. Second shot goes up, good.
Continue to extend it, don't we?
Yeah, 68-36. Addison London in the ball game, 5'7" sophomore. With 2:30 to play here in this ball game, Barren County is going to move on to the championship game Thursday night. We'll play either Glasgow or Allen County Scottsville, and also a berth in next week's 4th regional tournament. Working with it on the right side, it's Garman. They give it out to Woods, swings it left side. Now to Hatcher, turns and throws it back out. Now to Garman. Garman will high dribble there, losing the handle. Ball's loose on the floor. It's picked up by Rice. Barren County with the ball. Curls out the left wing, brings it back out front. Driving it to the right side of the floor. And almost threw it away. Here's London with it. London, top of the key, hands it off to Smith. Smith out to Rice. Free throw line shot is in the air. It's short, misses everything. I'm not sure if somebody got a hand on it, but apparently not. It'll be Monroe County's ball. Elena Hodges and Callie Harlan back in for Monroe County, the only 2 seniors on this Lady Falcon basketball team with 1:48 to play. 68-36, Trojanettes. As Garmin will toss it into Bartley. Bartley will bring it across. Monroe County season is going to come to an end with a record of 9-17. Bartley on the right side against Hughes. Gives it out to Hodges. Hodges sends it left side to Harlan. And now Harlan putting down one dribble. Back to Hodges. Hodges dribbles to the right side. Now reverses. Gives it back out to Harlan. Harlan back over now in the corner to Davis. Now here's Bartley driving left of the lane. Throws up the shot over Hughes. No. Rebound put up. Hit the bottom of the backboard. Davis. Ball's loose on the floor. Scooped up there by Smith. Gives it off to Rice. Now Rice will slow it down with 1:06 to play. Addison London will pull the trigger for three. It's off the mark. Rebound Taylor Harlow lost it out of bounds. And Coach Piper Lindsay will bring in Graceland DeWeese, Michaela Smith, and Emma Stewart with 1:01 to play. Barren County will go to 25-6 on the year. Monroe County season will come to a close at 9-17. And Hodges and Harlan play their last high school basketball game for Coach Clifton Hamilton. Bartley driving strong into the lane and draws a foul from Emma Stewart. Her first, that'll be the 6th-team foul. The Trojanettes here in the second half. And Hodges to the right baseline to toss it in. Comes into play to Bartley. Takes it out to the right corner. Dribbles with left hand. Picks it up. Gives it back out to Hodges. Swings it left side to Harlan. 42 seconds to play. And now Garmin with it. Back out to Bartley. 37 seconds to play. Almost identical scores from both games during the season. Bartley going up and a foul on Michaela Smith. You look at the earlier scores this year, 69-37 and 68-35. And right now it's 68-36. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Bartley at the line. 2 shots. She's 2 for 2. First one is in there. Monroe County's hit all of her free throws. 11 for 11. And this shot goes up. She missed it.
Jinxed it, Jay.
And rebound by DeWeese. 24 seconds left in this game.
Should be able to dribble it out.
Yep. Addison Smith getting a lot of pressure. Bounce pass off to Michaela Smith. And now whistle, jump ball. Hodges got a hand on it to tie it up. It'll be Monroe County's ball with 16 seconds to play. Hodges gets a screen, dribbles right, trying to dump it off. It's taken away by Addison Smith with 6 seconds to go. Addison Smith, they're going to dribble it out. Trojanettes will win tonight, 68-37 over Monroe County. Trojanettes will defend their title on Thursday night against either Glasgow or Allen County Scottsville, which they'll play tomorrow night. As the Trojanettes win it here, 68-37. Coach Piper Lindsay will be making her way here for coach's comments, brought to you by McDonald's.